Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rumbling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Kingdom Come Deliverance. Blind. Now, I am going to head to Rattay to pawn all of my loot because my horse is all loaded up with tons of stuff, and also my armor is pretty damaged. So I am going to go back to Rattay. I'm right here. It's numbered. So where do I need to go? I need to go right. Okay. I'll take the party today. So when I'm there, I will take part in it. Because I think over here, so let's go away. Actually, I was thinking away. Yes, that's maybe.
Ja, mit kereseli? Véletlenül kibújtál anyád szoknyája alól? Látom őt! Gyerekben gyáva!
Itt épp egy malacka tévedt a disztriktusra.
Látom az ellenséget! Nahogy a faszba!
Ott né! Látjátok? Ott az a genyláda! Riadó! Ott van egy a szemetek közül! Vigyázzatok vele! Nem hiszem el! Emberek! Vigyázzat! Gyere csak, ne fosos!
Igen!
Ne szedd!
Elég! Hagyd abba! Feladom! Ott mi? Látjátok? Ott lesz a
Itt fogsz nekem pityeregni? Na bassza meg!
Véletlenül kibújtál az anyád szoknyája alól? Riadó! Ott van egy a szemetek közül! Vigyázzatok
egyet.
vele! Vigyázz! Itt! Itt az ellenség!
Jól van! Győztél!
Vigyázzatok! Itt épp egy malacka tévedt a disztriktusra. Istenem, vigyázz ott! Vigyázz! Látom az
Hey!
Ott is! Látjátok? Ott az a genyláda!
Épp elkurtad az életed! Geci! A kutya valagába!
Na ezért kinyírlak!
Okay. I kind of wasn't expecting that. Maybe I should wait until the morning after all. Not only will I get lost quite a lot during the night, but also it's more difficult for me to fight. I think that might be another group of Cumans. Indeed it is.
A teremtésig!
Teljessél! Mellé!
Igen!
Okay, there's someone still shooting at me. Oh, okay, there's more than one.
Véletlenül kibújtál a fagyászoknyája alól? Hogy a faszba?
Haha! Eltaposlak, mint egy tetvet! Ha! Ha!
What's going on there?
Nesze!
Look out! We've got humans here!
Shit! Humans!
Most megkapod!
Is that all of them? Problem is, I can't really pick up the loot because I'm already seriously over encumbered. This. So.
What?
That's not can. Executioner's henchman. Is that another executioner?
Be off now. You don't belong here.
There are two executioner
Something you're looking for here?
henchmen around here, but is that the local executioner or
Get the hell out of here.
is that another executioner sort of on the move? Gutenberg executioner.
Quick about it.
Okay, damn it, I've trespassed.
Come on then.
Okay, I must fight them then. Because I can't even surrender. I didn't exactly want to do that.
Fuck! What about fix? Ow! Yeah. What, are you gonna try now?
Blood will be spilled. Bring it on.
Gone. Bugger!
I'll slaughter you.
I'm gonna enjoy
That's gonna
this.
cost you your life.
Ow! Is that all you've got? Ow!
Is that the best you can do?
Wait!
You'll get
that hurt? Yeah.
Got weak at the knees, have you?
That's the best you can do. Bollocks!
Is that all you've got?
Enough, please. I yield. Ow.
Okay, how do I exit combat?
Take your hardware and get the hell out of my sight.
All right. Thank you.
I didn't want to fight them at all. I wanted to talk to the guy. Okay, let me save, just in case something unexpected happens again. Will he talk to me? After all that, are they even still here? No. They actually ran away. Will they be back? Okay, there's a map of the land near Rovna and Talmberg. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. Oh, Executioner's sword is right here. Interesting. Will they ever come back? Oh, they're right there. Will they talk to me is my question. You'd think not.
Hey, who's there?
What? What's going on?
Kottenberg Executioner running away into the bushes. So I guess they won't talk to me. Okay, damn it, I feel bad about it, because surely it has to be part of some quest. Maybe they will calm down later.
What do you need?
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Could be. Go see Herman, the Executioner. Long as you got the stomach for dealing with a fellow that's cursed. And that's not all. Sir Hanush is convening the Rattay Tourney again at the Upper Castle. It's always a great occasion with duels all day long. You can still enroll now, if you think you're good enough. Good luck then.
Okay, so is that other executioner like coming to replace the local one? And that's what the quest is about? I will definitely go to see him, although at this point I fear I might have screwed the quest by beating the other executioner up, because he seems to be, in a permanent fleeing mode from me now, but maybe he'll calm down if I give him some time. What? Too overloaded? But I already... because I guess there's tiredness that comes into it as well. Okay, I've got a maintenance perk. The attire you have on will suffer 15% less wear and tear. Well groomed. Okay, I'll take this. How am I over encumbered though? Okay, I guess I'll drop this.
Yeah.
I will enroll in the Tourney again, because to be honest, why not? I am right here. It's good practice and also good rewards.
God bless you. What troubles you?
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake, Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 60 groschen.
Of course. Here you are.
I'll write your name down. Henry, you said. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Warhammer and shield. I know how to handle those.
Good. Get yourself ready. You're next in line. Good luck then. Meeting face to face in this round will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattay Black. And he will face Pavel, called Roebuck, from the garrison of Sir Sebastian von Berg. Welcome, our warriors! All is prepared for the first duel. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
Lost your wind?
The victor of the first duel is Henry of Skalitz. Change weapons for the second bout. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Fucker! Oh dear. Did that hurt? Yeah.
The victor of the second duel is Henry of Skalitz. Having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Rattay Tourney. Meeting face to face in this round will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattay Black, who will measure his skills against Stephen of Dvorets, spearman in the company of Sir Rattay Black. Let us wish the combatants luck. All is prepared for the first duel. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
Fuck it. Give up? Lost your wind? God.
The first victim in Tourney is Henry of Skallets. And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Fucking hell. What's the matter? Lost your balls?
Having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Rattay Tourney. The first combatant will be Coleman, man-at-arms of Sir Hanushab Laipa. And he will face Henry of Skallets from the company of Sir Rattay Black. Let us wish the combatants luck. The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
Cunt! Don't put it down! Well landed. Come and get it.
The victor of the first duel is Henry of Skallets. And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Jesus Christ!
The victor of the second duel is Henry of Skalitz. Lords and ladies, good men and good wives, you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Rattay Tourney, for which we all owe gratitude to Sir Hanush of Laipa. All glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Rattay Black. His prize will be given to him by our gracious Sir Hanush.
Here, Henry. Your prize.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You've earned it. Good luck, then.
Metal-plated battle axe. I think I'll sell it. I think I'll stay with the mace. I would have to learn axe skills from base level, whereas with the mace I'm already kind of decent. I have a strength perk, which at this point I don't know what to do with. I guess this isn't bad, because mostly I'm riposting anyway, right? I don't go for the whole flurry of attacks thing, so I think I'll take this. Your attacks cause greater damage, but cost you 10% more stamina. Heavy swing, sure. So I have max strength already. And now I need to go and do some trading. You're able to remove tusks, you're able to get offal from hunted game, you cause wild animals more damage, wild animals will be less skittish when you're close. Okay, wild at heart, I will take this, it will make hunting easier. I'm pretty bad at it as it is. Okay, I will go meet with the Executioner and see what his quest is. I have a feeling it's going to have something to do with the other Executioner I met on the road, but the problem is I beat up the other Executioner, so I'm not sure whether this quest will be doable at this point.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Can you help me with training my dog?
Certainly. I want to achieve mastery.
You can't become a master overnight.
Well, I'll think it over.
What's going on? The folk in town are talking about you.
They shat on me. That's what.
What? Who did?
All of them.
Wait. Tell me again from the start.
All right, if you want. They caught Peter of Dauba, George Weiss, and a fellow named Harold that everyone calls Frost. They're scum who've been hunted for months. Now they've finally been caught, there's a big execution being prepared. Folk will come from miles around to watch.
Well, that's a good thing for you, isn't it?
It would be, if I was fucking doing it.
Isn't it the custom for you to do all the executions in Rattay?
It is. Not just the custom, but by bloody right. You're not being replaced, they said. This is just a loan of Gallows Hill.
Well, there must be some reason for it.
If you know of one, spit it out.
So who's doing the job?
They invited Executioner Heinz all the way from Kuttenberg. They say it's going to be a big show. Have I ever fucked up an execution? I always behead them in one blow. And when his lordship wants to drag out a hanging, I leave them kicking for minutes. If he wants it quick, they're stiff as soon as I drop them. And they push me aside like that, after all these years of service.
What can we do about it?
Nothing. His lordship's decided, and that's that.
Nothing? You think they should be allowed to get away with this?
Well, no, but...
You have the right to executions in Rattay, don't you?
I most certainly do.
Then you're in the right. Don't tell me you can't think what to do about it.
The trouble is, they already paid the executioner and he's come here along with his assistants.
We can't stop the executions, unless Heinz drops dead on the spot.
Well, I won't kill him. That's like literally overkill.
Which we don't want.
Indeed not. The best thing would be if he fucked up the executions. The famous Kuttenberg executioner can't handle the job. The mob would laugh him out of town and beg me to take over. They'd never invite him here again.
Great, so how do we go about it?
The problem is, I don't know what the sentences will be. They'll only announce them just before the executions, and then it'll be too late to do anything.
Can't we just get him blind drunk?
That wouldn't work. He's no beginner. And even if we did get him drunk, they'd just postpone the executions till he's sobered up.
Would the bailiff know more?
Maybe. But most likely only Heinz will know the sentence. I've got an idea, though. Will you help me?
I will. I actually sympathize with this guy quite a lot. His life seems to be rather tough, and now they cheated him out of the only thing he's actually allowed to do in society.
Of course.
Great. Thank you, Henry.
So where should I start?
Find out from the bailiff what their crimes are, and then have a look in the Black Chronicle at the Rat House.
It goes back before my time. You're bound to find records of some similar offenders in it. You need to find people who committed the same crimes and came from the same sort of background, noble or lowborn. That way you can find out what the appropriate punishments are.
Then come back to me, and we'll work out what to do.
I'll get moving.
And Henry? They want to do the executions on my gibbet at Gallows Hill. I can hold them up for a while, but probably no more than a week.
I'll bear that in mind.
Okay, I'll get to it right away. So, you know, there's no need to wait a week for it.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I hear there's going to be a big execution here.
There certainly is. It'll be a glorious event for our town. They'll be talking about it for years.
Who's for the chop?
The biggest outlaws and reprobates for miles around. Peter of Dauba, George Weiss, and Frost Herald.
What did they do?
What didn't they do, more like? They caused trouble all over the country.
Who's this Peter of Dauba?
A noble who lost his fortune. He's been holding up merchants for months.
That's all?
At first. But then his gang started getting bloodthirsty. They wiped out a whole squad that was hunting them. He won't walk away from this.
What can you tell me about Herald?
They call him Frost because he's always cool as ice, until he starts. I've seen plenty of killers and thugs in my day, but that one's got the devil in him.
Why?
They say the only thing that'll put a smile on his face is the sound of screaming and weeping. That beast kills for pleasure. When they caught him, he had a candle made from the arm of an infant. For luck, he said.
Christ. What about Weiss?
No one actually knows where he came from, but they say the murdering started with him. He never leaves witnesses. He'd rather wipe out a whole village than take a chance.
Thanks, Bailiff. That's all I need to know.
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, so I'm supposed to check the Black Chronicle to compare the crimes that they've done to some other crimes described therein and determine an appropriate punishment, which I think I can already sort of see what is that going to be. Anything to say?
My respects to you.
Could I take a look at the Black Chronicle?
Indeed you cannot.
It would only take a moment, and
Do you have any idea how much it's worth? If I let one of you near it, next thing every yokel in the manor will be clamoring to get in here.
Do I look like some kind of yokel?
Well, maybe it would be all right for you to take a look. Take care.
I will just take a quick glance to confirm my suspicions. So there was this guy who was a noble and was a noble and a murderer, and obviously he got put to the sword, so he got beheaded because he's noble, so he didn't get a hanging, which is a punishment for commoners. There is this other guy who's a murderer. They did rob, and in the act they did leave behind no living soul. Jan the Miller, as a commoner, is put to death by hanging. So the common murderer is probably going to be hanged. The noble murderer is going to be beheaded, and then the perverted guy who chops off arms off of infants, he probably is going to get tortured first, because there is a description here about a guy called Kubin, called the Buck. It's Martin the Stag, who they were thieving and murdering, and then engaged in cannibalism as well. Killed 3 pregnant women and cut out the fetuses from them. And for that he was his flesh was ripped with tongs. He has his eyes burned out, and he was broken over the wheel. So I think that's the appropriate punishment for the last guy. So let me get back to him. Yeah, Frost Herald is the perverted guy, Peter of Dauba is a nobleman, and George Weiss is a common murderer.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste.
Yeah. I need your advice.
Did you find out what they did? And did you read the Black Chronicle?
Yes.
So tell me what you found out, and I'll see what I can come up with.
Just bear in mind, I can help you work it out, but you'll only find exactly what you need in the Rattay Black Chronicle. Every executioner has his own way of doing things, and this bastard might have different methods in mind.
Peter of Dauba has many murders on his soul, but he's still a nobleman.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to be beheaded.
His neck is going on the block.
That makes sense. His crimes are great, but he's still a nobleman, so he gets an honorable death.
George Weiss is a bloodthirsty bastard who left a trail of corpses behind him. He hasn't earned an honorable death. He's for a long drop on a short rope.
A murderer deserves nothing better. That makes sense.
Frost Herald is the worst of them all, sent by Satan himself. The things he's done would make a demon blanch. The Executioner will take his time with that one. He'll be begging to die. If I read correctly, it'll start with ripping the flesh.
Aye, could be. He deserves nothing better.
So, have we got everything we need?
We've covered all the possibilities. There's nothing more we can think up.
So, what's the plan then? What about the hanging?
If the rope breaks when it's done, it's an unbelievable disgrace for the Executioner. Folk see it as the will of God, and sometimes he even has to let the condemned man go.
What about switching it?
That could work. I've got an old rope here I don't use anymore. It looks fine, but it's run. It'll be perfect.
Great, I'll use that. Supposing I just cut it?
I doubt it would work. The Executioner will check it before the hanging when he's preparing the gallows. He'd probably notice.
I'll shoot the rope through. I will say that just to hear his reaction.
I could shoot the rope through from a distance with an arrow.
Don't be daft. No, you couldn't.
But I'm...
Yeah, I couldn't. He's right.
Where did you get such a stupid idea? From some wench? Even if you somehow hit it, that rope's much too strong.
Well...
And even if you did manage to shoot it through, do you really think nobody would notice?
Maybe it's not the best plan I've ever come up with.
I certainly hope not.
That'll do me.
With ripping of the flesh, the bastard has to suffer, but survive as long as possible.
So, if Herald drops dead right at the start...
The Executioner will look like a fool.
But how can I make sure it happens?
I don't know. It depends on the skill of the Executioner, An experienced one starts in places where there's no threat of heavy bleeding. The sides, the chest.
And the Kuttenberg Executioner is definitely experienced.
No doubt. They use a kind of special tongs, and in between the ripping, the convict's wounds are treated so he can take more.
What if I get the one who's supposed to dress the wounds drunk?
Don't do that. It could be someone from Rattay, and even if it isn't, the blame wouldn't fall on the Executioner.
Maybe the tongs could be spiked with something nasty.
And you'd know what to use?
I know a little, and I might be able to get something.
That would work. Good idea, Hal.
That'll do me.
An executioner's greatest boast is to behead with one blow. That's why an executioner's sword needs to be a splendid piece of craftsmanship and sharp as a razor.
I follow you, but how can I get to the sword?
It won't be easy. The executioner's sword is one of his most valuable instruments.
Couldn't it just be switched for a different one?
He'd notice straight away. It's different than a regular sword, heavier with a blunt point. The balance is different, too.
I could take yours and...
He'd recognize that, too. An executioner knows his sword like the back of his hand. He'd notice as soon as he picked it up.
So I'll have to steal it, dull the blade, and put it back before anyone notices?
Yes, that's probably the only way.
That'll be interesting. And how can I dull the sword? Should I hack at a stone wall?
I thought you were a blacksmith, son. It's enough to cock up the honing. That will make much less noise.
That'll do me. Thanks.
Okay, so did he give me the old rope? Yes, he did. So I guess I'm supposed to switch it back where the Executioner is, which is, you know, on the other side of town. Okay, noise 4. So I guess I don't really need to talk to the Executioner, because I just need to switch items that are in his possession. But you know, it's still quite suspicious because he could report that I beat him beforehand, which in itself is kind of suspicious already, right? I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. Yeah, all three of those things are back at his encampment. I actually have some bandit ears.
I have some Trophies.
Let's see. Quite a collection. My boy, you're God's own avenging angel.
Yeah!
Hey, who's there? Who's there?
We should probably wait for the night, right? To switch those. How long can I wait?
What's that?
Well, actually, I can wait up to
Hey, who's there?
24 hours. But perhaps I should get back to the inn and actually sleep.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Aye, there's room here. For how long?
Just the one night?
No problem. But you pay in advance.
Here you go.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is. Good luck to you.
God save you.
Care to try your hand at dice?
Take.
You're a brave soul taking me on. I'm not used to losing. You're lucky.
Okay.
Too damn lucky for my taste. I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
One more round. Oh, I guess you're done. I don't blame you. I myself would be done after such a round as well. Okay, I'll have to wait after that. I'll wait until like midnight or something.
What have we got here? Entertainment! Great!
Who's that? Is that just a random bandit?
Stop! Hear me! Stop! I give up!
Oh no, that's one of the Executioner's henchmen. So I guess they are still pissed at me. He ran off. That's not great, because I guess they will be on high alert on account of me beating them up.
What's that?
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, the sword is definitely in the chest in one of the tents. I do remember that. So I have actually opened that chest before. I think it's in this tent over here.
Answer to my prayers, just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. Tu perdele. Got that.
Well then, take You'll get. Oh dear. Yeah. Fucker.
All right, I'll let you go.
Yes, God bless you. Hey, who's there? What's that?
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Missed!
You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Go on, vanish. If I see you again, I'll kill you.
Thank you. I won't forget.
Okay, I don't think this will work. Like, I've literally beaten all of them up. I think they will connect the dots. Where even are the things such as rope and the tongs?
That should do it. He'll never hold the weight of a grown man.
Did he bring his own wheel for breaking people over? But I don't think so. This one's broken. Okay, I need to find the tongs. Where would tongs be? Like, by logic, I would put them like on a shelf or in a chest.
What?
Hey, who's there?
Okay, there are no tongues here either, though. Where would the tongues be? Poisoned tongues. Yeah, I do have poison. But I do need to find the tongues first. Okay, that dog, by all right, should have woken everyone up many times over at this point. Did he flee or? Yeah, but I don't think this will work though. Like, they've all seen me. But the quest is not yet failed, so you know I'll do what I can. But I don't think this will work out. There are no tongues here, from the looks of it. Oh, I guess those are the tongues.
If he tries to torture anyone with this, the lucky fellow will die quickly.
Okay, so I need to dull the blade, and I can do that by going to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
This is all very haggard, and I don't like. By all right, it shouldn't have worked because you know any logically minded person would have connected the dots between some random guy beating up the executioner, who was supposedly very skilled and called specifically for this job, and the sudden and inexplicable failure of that executioner. But I'll take what I can get. Like, if the quest is successful after all, even after all of those blunders, I won't, like, complain super hard. Okay, so basically I have to botch it, right? Like, super hard. Which, fortunately for you, I feel entirely...
Mother of God!
I need a torch at night, right?
Don't move a finger.
What?
Surrender. You're under arrest for breaking the law.
What's law exactly?
Is someone there?
I yield.
Help!
What do you think you're doing? Don't you know it's forbidden to go around at night without a light of any kind? And that won't be the last of it, sunshine. You've a lot more to answer for. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
You're making a serious mistake. If only you knew what you've just got yourself into. This won't end well for you.
You'd make a stuffed bird laugh. But that won't help you much.
Oh well, what can I do? Here you are.
You've paid for your crimes. I hope you've learned your lesson.
Somebody! Help!
So, is the quest still active? It is. This is utterly hilarious, but I actually haven't destroyed the sword completely. This is ridiculous. Okay, it is at 0 now, so I assume it's thoroughly blunted. But this is all ridiculous, and if it works, then I actually feel like it's kind of cheesy, because by all accounts it shouldn't work, right? I should have failed the quest at this point. But you know, it's not like I'm not going to fail it on purpose. If the game is somehow deranged enough to allow me to succeed, then really, who am I to argue with it?
Yeah.
Hey, you couldn't chop the head off a chicken with this.
Tell Herman you succeeded. Okay, this is one of the most hilarious things I have ever seen. But sure, let's tell him I succeeded.
What are you here for?
About the executions.
Is it done? Can I let them get on with the executions now?
Yes.
Now all we have to do is go and enjoy the show.
Go and watch the executions. Sure. But at what time? And there's no one here, so I doubt it's now. What time do they start? At 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon. So, not right now. I think I'll stay at Herman's house. I want to wrap up this quest before I move on from Rattay. Obviously, it would be pretty inconvenient for me to have to go back at an exact hour.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Okay, I think I'll just run around the gallows for an hour because I'm worried that I might miss it.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me? Goodbye.
Although, you know, what is hilarious is that I've beaten the Executioner and all of his henchmen twice, and most likely they should recognize me in the crowd. So that's kind of hilarious. Maybe they actually will. Because, you know, the Executioner is not here at the moment.
Good day to you. Good luck to you.
Look out!
Who's there? What's that? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Give up? Yeah!
It's your lucky day.
There'll be no surrender!
Get out of my sight.
Okay, so they do very much remember me. Is the quest failed though? It isn't. So I just have to watch for it from a distance, I guess. It's a pity because I probably won't hear what's happening.
Into your hands, Lord, I commend my spirit. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, who redeemed me by his precious blood, have mercy on me and lead me to eternal glory. Amen.
What the f...
But what did happen with that last guy? Will they let him go? because that was actually kind of a custom, like, because it was seen as God himself, releasing that person from the capital punishment if the rope broke. So will they let him go? Did they let him go? Like, it didn't show it in the cutscene itself, so it's kind of difficult to tell. I won't approach the Executioner again, because he clearly still holds a grudge. But I'm amazed that the quest itself didn't fail.
What do you reckon? Did that battle in Privislavitz put an end to the trouble?
Come now, what are you saying?
All the raiding and looting, I mean.
I mean you, a stupid woman.
Oh, now.
That's the daftest thing I've heard today. When I think how you wiped the floor with the miller.
Ah, that was easy. He was talking utter nonsense.
Everyone believed him, though, until you put him in his place.
Even you?
Wow. Look, you're not a stupid woman, and I'm not the brightest star in the sky.
That's a clever way of putting it. Will you come tomorrow? I have a new song from the peddler. We can give it a go.
I'll be there.
That damned Sigismund and his bloody heathens. In King Charles's day, we had peace and calm everywhere.
Those days are gone. God preserve us.
Did you see that? An utter disgrace.
It certainly was. The Executioner couldn't hold his head high after that.
True. The whole crowd was looking forward to it, and right at the start he fucked up the beheading. And then he took the tongs and... and the fellow kicked the bucket right away. Jesus, how he gaped. and then furious as a rabid dog. Furious, he grabs the last one. And he wasn't even able to hang him. I'll be forever grateful to you, Hal. You saved my job, and you deserve a reward for it.
Thank you.
Recipe for a Lazarus potion and the joy of gutting 4. Okay, the recipe is nice, because that's like an upgraded healing potion compared to what I already have. Whoever brews this potion, let him be warned that he is toying his very soul with eternal damnation. Anyone struck by it or imbibes a single drop is beyond help. Okay, so it's like a very strong poison then. Might be kind of useful as well. Okay, that was a nice little quest, and in fact, I feel kind of like it's all a very dark subject matter. Obviously, people were tortured and died, but I feel like strangely heartwarmed by the prospect of helping the Executioner keep his job. Because as I said, his life is pretty tough as it is, and this job of his, being an Executioner, is like the only thing he has in life. So, like, I just feel like, funnily enough, in a very roundabout way, I've actually done a good deed. Okay, this episode has been more than long enough, but the quest was also quite cool, so I'm rather happy with it. Let me save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!